Back to another video, and this is an unboxing video. A nice guy named Gone, his username, he sent me a package and he had sent me a message saying, hey, could you please do an unboxing when it arrives? And I opened it, but I haven't looked in it. I just opened it so that I wouldn't take with my stupidity, forever to open up the box. But I haven't looked at it yet, but whatever's inside, first off, to Gone, thank you so much. I really tremendously appreciate it. And I appreciate everyone who has either sent in requests or sent packages in the past or have commented or have simply watched. I really tremendously appreciate it. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you. So apparently there's a note in here he wants me to read, which I can do that as well. This is the package, which I'm being careful so I don't show his address. So I'm not going to look at it. I'm just going to open the flaps so that the address is not ever... Alright. Alright. Oh, wow. This is a pretty stat stuff. This is really cool. Right off the bat, thank you. So, right off the bat, we have the Peacemaker. Which I guess this is a newer DVD because I had this on DVD, but it was the theatrical poster, and I'm not sure if that had features. This has from the cutting room floor and stunt footage. But I do remember this being a pretty decent George Clooney film. This is when George Clooney, he was trying to get into movies. He had done From Dusk Till Dawn, which I still think is his best film. But he did this and Batman and Robin. Both came out the same year, and I think George Clooney once said these two films, this and Batman and Robin, kind of almost killed his movie career. And so he's like, I'm going to try to choose better projects. But I actually do like this film. I remember not being spectacular. It's not like the best ever. Like the score, although I like the music does feel like Hans Zimmer kind of took his other scores, kind of put it in there at the end. But I still like the music. I like George Clooney. I like Nicole Kidman. I thought some of the action scenes were entertaining for what they needed to be. As from the director of... What was that movie? Deep Impact. Yeah, I remember actually liking the film. Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a movie. This cover stinks though. I actually like the original theatrical poster better. I mean, it was nothing to it as well, but it's just looks like a cheap direct-to-video film. When it's not. It was one of the films, I think it was one of the premiere films from DreamWorks. Maybe that's not the case, but anyway, I remember liking that film. Next up is a film that I might have reviewed. I remember not minding it for what it is, but it is Brother Bear. And yeah, I remember not minding it. I know Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas are the two characters, the Moose characters. It's about a guy who killed a bear, and then something happens, and he's turned into a bear, and he's now looked after the bear, the cub, whose father he killed. Yeah, I remember not being a bad movie. I remember this being it's a pretty short film, an hour and 20-some minutes. 2 discs, just actually crazy, it's 2 discs. Family-friendly aspect ratio and theatrical aspect. What the hell is a family-friendly aspect ratio? 166 and 235. So full screen and one's widescreen, I'm guessing. But they call it family friendly. That's weird. Never heard it called family friendly before. But did not have it for the collection, so thank you. I actually did have this for the collection, but this is very nice because this is brand new, so actually I appreciate it because the disc I had was a bit scratched. And that is Fritz the Cat. I believe a Blu-ray of this is coming out. Again, this might have been another film I reviewed, I don't remember. But I know there's this, and there's a sequel, 9 Lives of Fritz the Cat, but I do remember enjoying it. I do remember liking it. There's a lot of social commentary. It's from Ralph Bakshi. He directed it. I like the animation. It is, at the time, is rated X. Nowadays, it would easily get an R. Like, even a soft R, honestly. Compared to stuff like even, what was that movie that Seth Rogen did with the food? Almost said Food Fight, but that's a different movie. You know, I already forgot. I wasn't even a fan of the film, but I do like this movie. I also like the sequel as well. But thank you so much for that. Because, yeah, this is a brand... I mean, the disc looks crisp and great, so... I really appreciate it. This will replace the copy I have. So, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Next up is a blank disc. I'll save the note for last. Oh, it's actually a season of the $6 Million Man. Disc 1, 2, and 4 of season 4. And it looks like a decent amount of $6 Million Man. Wow. You know what? I've heard of the show. I've seen bits and pieces, but never watched the full show itself. But we have season 5. $6 Million Man. And then this is season 4. There's no cover, but here's the disc. And then we have the... Oh, wow, this is interesting. Sorry, it's... I think the mail... Does it rattle this thing? But it's actually the complete series of Night Gallery, which is a show I've heard of. I've actually never seen any of the show. I mean, Rod Serling, I know of the Twilight Zone, but I actually never saw much of Night Gallery. 98 stories of terror in this classic series featuring all 3 seasons. Performances by people like Diane Keaton, Joan Crawford, Sally Field, Mickey Rooney. Yeah, I have never seen Night Gallery, so... Interesting. Thank you so much for that. And speaking of $6 Million Man, you have season 3. Very cool. That's really nice. And then... Oh, I think this is the rest of season 4 of the $6 Million Man. Yeah, that's very kind of him. Oh, and here's the case for the $6 Million Man season 4. Oh, and they were stat. I get you. So this case, the people who made this case, they did it stat-wise. Okay, that makes sense to do it that way. Thank you. But there's season 4, the box. And then we have... Actually, one second. Because I think some discs fell out. Yeah. Yeah, some fell out, so let me put those back in. There we go. And then we have season 1 and 2 of the $6 Million Man. So wow, it's the whole collection of the $6 Million Man. That is really generous. Again, of a show I've never really seen much of. I know of it, but I just haven't seen much of full episodes of it. Yeah, it's very kind of you. Thank you so much for that, man. And wow, these are brand new. It is The Incredible Hulk, Season 1. And The Incredible Hulk, Season 2. Very cool. Thank you so much for that. That's nice. And then we have Wild Boys, Season 1. This is with Steve-O and Chris Pontius. I remember this being a fun show. Two of the guys who were on the show Jackass, and they did their own show where they dealt with wildlife and other places. South Africa, Alaska, Florida, and more. With their crazy stunts. Wild Boys. Yeah, that's a fun show. We have the 50th anniversary edition of The Sword and the Stone. The Sword and the Stone. Which I remember not minding. I do remember not minding this film. Yeah, I do remember this being a decent flick. Digitally restored. It says on the back here. Alternate opening. Bonus shorts. Blu-ray and DVD. Very nice. Thank you for that. Next up is a Blu-ray DVD of Tarzan. A film I do remember enjoying. And yeah, I believe I reviewed this as well as Sword and the Stone. I do remember being impressed with Tarzan, especially the animation. Tony, what's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. He was in Ghost. I swear it's on the tip of my tongue. I mean, he was in Friday the 13th Part 6. He was in the Last House on the Left remake. He was in Ghost. Tony Goldwyn. He's actually the voice of Tarzan. I remember this actually being one of the best interpretations of Tarzan I've seen, entertainment-wise. I remember the animation being very lush. Had a nice heart to it. I actually do like the song work by Phil Collins. Really nice POVs, shots of Tarzan going through the trees. Yeah, I remember this being a really good one. So, one of the better Disney films. Ah, that's nice. That is really cool. It's tough to get this. Disney Blu-ray exclusive. This is part of the movie club. You have to get it from the movie club. And that is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids on Blu-ray. Very cool. And it says here, the Disney Movie Club. Pretty much you have to order from them. Maybe you can find it online like eBay and such, to be fair, but... sadly no features. You would think a film that was a pretty decent sized hit would have gotten some features, but no. But very nice to have this on Blu-ray though. Very cool. Thank you so much for that. We have the... I had this on DVD, but I don't think I had this on Blu-ray. And it is The Incredible Hulk, the 2008 film, which is a good superhero film. Has quite a bit of the features. This is not a bad film at all, despite what people want to say today. It's not my favorite Hulk film. That's actually Ang Lee's Hulk, but this is a pretty decent flick. I thought Edward Norton did a good job. It's better than stuff today. I'll take this over Shang-Chi, Black Widow, Captain Marvel, all that junk. You know, I don't love it. It's not a 5 out of 5 star movie for me, but I do like it. Oh wow, these are brand new Blu-rays of 2 action films. I don't mind for how silly they are. They are silly, but they're kind of popcorn, bubblegum type of fun. Better than the reboot, and that is Charlie's Angels and Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. Hot chicks, Mid-G, just very flashy, empty calorie type of movie. That's really the best way to describe these two. Very empty calorie type of movies, but you know what? They are flashy, but I still have fun with these films. They're not high art, they're not 5-star movies, but sexy women doing sexy things with no fucking agenda, no men or bad, just entertainment. And not boring. They're at least not boring, unlike the reboot, so. Charlie's Angels and Charlie's Angels 2 Full Throttle. Very cool. Thank you for that. Next up, it is WreckIt Ralph, which I remember not minding. I do remember not minding this film. I think there was a sequel, and I never actually saw the sequel, honestly. I do get annoyed by the little girl because I'm not a fan of Sarah Silverman, and she voices this annoying little twerp here. I don't like that character. I do think she hurts the film a bit, so I remember liking the film, but I didn't love it. I like it takes place in the video game world. You get a lot of video game references. This actually has a decent amount of features, too. Well, maybe not a decent amount, but it has a couple features. Blu-ray DVD combo pack. But yeah, I do remember this being fun. I like the lead character. But, yeah, Sarah Silverman got on my nerves. But you can even see here some of the reference. It's funny, you got Sonic there. Sonic, I don't even remember being in the fucking film, except maybe in the background, but they make it seem as if, oh my god, there's Sonic. I don't remember Sonic being in the fucking movie. I did maybe blinking you miss a background. But, hey. Okay. Wow, this is pretty neat. Huh. This is the first season of Justice League on Blu-ray. Very cool. I mean, I didn't grow up much with the Justice League cartoon. I vaguely remember the Superman, the animated series. I do remember liking it. And then through requests, I've been watching the Batman animated series, been enjoying that. But yeah, I have not seen much of the Justice League. That's not true. I remember someone actually sent me DVDs a long while ago of the Justice League. So I tell a lie. But it's been a while since I've seen it. It's been a while. But did not have them on Blu-ray. So that's very cool. And this is season 1, so that's pretty neat. And then his note. He wanted me to read this note. Hi Matt, I always enjoy watching your videos. You got good friends on YouTube. I wish you the best. Take care. From Rick, aka Gone Hole. I don't know what to say, man. This is very generous. Very, very generous. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone out there watching. I don't know how to say thank you enough. To be honest, you guys help me get through the days with your kindness, your generosity, and all that jazz. I really do mean that. And Gone Hole, if you're watching, this is extremely generous. Man, I sincerely thank you. So, with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. And we will see you guys later. Bye-bye.